Well, hello everyone guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hired Rose and I'm going to play Thronebreaker. Today I'm going to search this whole area, this little island, right? And I hope that is going to be very interesting and entertaining. Okay, let me just... What is this? Oh yeah, we have this boy, William. Let's
How do you
stick
fare,
him.
my son? My advisors, have you met
shit.
them?
I certainly tried,
Okay.
but they've no wish to speak with me. Begin to mumble when I draw near. Even the ridiculously reverent Count Reynard.
Well, suspicion must still grip their minds. And for good reason, you must admit.
Yes, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, that's plain to see.
And you shall get to it straight away. As soon as we've spoken.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, what do you know of General Abdahi?
General at Dahi. You must tell me more about him. I think it wise to know one's foes.
Actually, Mother, he reminds me of you, in many ways.
Okay.
Truly? You're serious?
Mm-hmm. He's proud, confident, and positively loathes compromise.
I'll take that as a compliment. But do we differ in any way? I mean, besides the beard.
Contempt.
Contempt.
He behaves as though he sees in us a different, lower race, the way some elves do.
Uh-huh.
All the North he treats as a wilderness to be tamed, to be broken.
Okay.
I saw this in Edirn. I know what you speak of. But I won't allow him to do anything of the sort.
Mother, I know Nilfgaard has not defeated you in battle. I know you've gone from one victory to the next. But I beg you, don't underestimate him. He's prepared to do anything, literally, to win.
Okay. Tell me about your reforms.
Your reforms? Tell me about them. You insist that I not repeal them. They must be a source of pride.
Mother, why must you mock me? If you wish, I shall tell you of my decrees, gladly so. Yet not to hear you scoff them and ridicule me.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right, Willem. I'm sorry. Okay, if they are any good, I shan't have any reason to. Okay, let's just say you're right, Willem. I'm sorry.
You're right, Willem. I'm sorry. That was unfair. I'm willing to hear you out.
I began by clarifying key aspects of the rights of spoil and staple.
Uh-huh.
Meve listened intently and with rising interest.
Ooh.
With her son's every word, her skepticism waned, giving way to swelling pride.
Oh, so she loved that.
And thence my decision to revoke Sparless trade privileges.
Interesting. Yeah, she looks very proud.
You stand quiet, Mother. Awfully so.
There are few things I enjoy less than admitting I was wrong.
Oh, damn.
We'll go over it all again, Willem, in
Okay.
detail, when peace comes. At a meeting of the Council of Peers.
Okay, I love that. This little reunion. And by the way, I love this storyteller voice. It's just like, mwah, the cherry on top. Thank you for extending a hand.
I wanted to thank you.
Who's that?
But
Don't
whatever for?
don't call me, please.
For your courage in believing we could reconcile. For extending a hand and helping all this fall into place. I wouldn't have done so. Ever. I would have fought it to the bitter end.
Yeah, because you're very stubborn, Meve.
Mother, I understand.
If we hadn't, well, what might have happened? I don't even want to think about it.
Then don't. Please. Let's just leave this all behind us. It's the past.
Okay,
We shall speak later, my son.
interesting. Alright, guys, let's go. We have no time. The journey awaits. Oh, what is that? A chest. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Can I? No, I cannot. That sucks. I feel like it's going to be a lot of battles here. Return of the Queen, that's right. Who are you?
Your Grace,
said Reynard, saluting and clicking his heels.
peasants from the Scala region have arrived at camp. Supplicants, wishing to deliver a plea to your person.
Meve sighed. Supplicants, trials, audiences. All aspects of queendom she did not miss.
Very well. Bring them here.
She replied.
And instruct them to be brief, with no digressions.
The band of commoners was led by a sturdily built beekeeper dubbed Ethelred, son of Theobald. Finding himself in the Queen's presence, he fell to his knees and waved his arms in his best impression of proper etiquette.
Oh, my lady, the Queen, your gracious mightiness, take pity on us tillers and toilers. Wars all around, leaving us but scraps to live off, belly that, to be honest. So we beg you, don't do it. Don't raise the levies. We can't pay more than...
What?
Meve interrupted.
What the devils are you talking about?
What? Your decree? One they nailed to our notice board.
The peasant said, sheepishly pulling out a parchment and pointing to the relevant paragraph with his rough finger.
We, Queen
She looks
Meve,
bad here.
do hereby proclaim that if our throne we shall recover, the tallage, murage, and pavage we shall raise threefold.
Oh.
The expenses of this war for to compensate at the cost of the common folk.
Oh, I see. They did her dirty. Look at her face.
Meve and Reynard exchanged astonished glances.
That's not
They
her,
had issued
obviously.
no such decree. Yet the document bore her signature and seal.
Willem, did you have a hand in this?
No, Mother.
The prince said, shaking his head.
We were at odds, true. But never would I have forged your name.
Then who fabricated this decree?
The Nilfgaardians.
The queen replied without hesitation.
They have access to my seal, to my scribes. They wish to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, turn my folk against me. And they are liars without any honor.
That's crazy.
The queen tore the falsified document to shreds. Knowing this would solve nothing, she had to find the printers churning out these fakeries and end their run.
Wow. That's crazy. Those fucking Nilfgaardians. But it is pretty smart. Okay, let's fuck them up. Standard battle. Fine. Although I prefer shortened ones, to be honest. But that's okay.
Hundred and 102, 103.
Yeah, 103. So this is like 21.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black clouds.
Oh, okay, okay. Boost self by 8. We don't need that.
You sure about that?
After 3, of course, repeat the deployability. Okay. E8 cavalry. I mean, maybe should I pass? I don't really want to.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
This is good. Mark a unit and boost it by 10. Play a random roll from here. Let's play the boy. Oh. Every turn on turn, summon a copy of this unit. Cooldown 3. Okay, he's catching up.
Oh, could murder a pint.
Good. It's time. It's time to bleed him. Not bad, I guess. Not bad.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Killing me.
My boots got sand plenty in them.
A copy of this unit. Summon. Okay, I can use this shackles. I'm trying to mill him.
152, 154.
Yes. And I can replay it. Kind of. Should I do that? I mean, why not?
What's a helmet if not a pot turned over?
I have like 7 cards. I mean, I can just pass. Why not?
A shame I have no time.
That was not in the spellbooks.
Okay, fine. He will have like 4 cards. I'm gonna destroy him.
Wise choice.
Blood washes away all shame!
Right.
Okay, stop.
Catch! There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
I mean, that's it. Easy. That was very easy. Okay, let's look at the map. New markers, thank you. Oh, I can go here to the bridge. Or maybe no, I can't. Okay. Yes, we saw that. Oh, huh. Who's that? A puzzle. I love puzzles. Play the ingredient card that matches the scent of each unit. Sometimes throwing an ally into the fire is the best way out. I didn't quite understand. Wait a minute. Ingredient, alchemist. Prized by all trolls for the tender flesh steamed in roots and herbs over many years. Ingredient, slinger. Carries the stench of cheap booze and garlic stewed in the gut. Okay, this ingredient, forager. Day and night, up to their elbows in corpses, can't mistake the smell for anything else. During war's quieter moments, he picks mushrooms and saves slippery jacks for the pickle jar. Every turn, on turn start, consume the leftmost card on the melee roll. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll soup. Okay. If it was a unit, Meave loses the battle. What do I have? Oh, I have mushrooms, ale, skulls, mandrake, wolfsbane. Okay, mushrooms. So this is mushrooms, I guess. This is maybe skulls, booze, and garlic stewed in the gut. This may be full ale, and this steamed in roots and herbs over many years. Okay, let's use. Wait. Draws out a rich aroma from even prepared meal. Got your meal, but no fire to cook it? Is this right? Oh, I guess it is. Carries the stench of cheap booze and garlic stewed in the gut. Meave loses the battle. Okay. Booze and garlic. This one, I guess. Okay. Up to their elbows in corpses. Skulls or wolfsbane? Yes, skulls. And mushrooms. That was very easy. Come on, Eve. Okay, let's go here. Okay, nothing here. What's that?
Oi, Meavy!
cried Gascon, as usual paying no heed to courtly etiquette.
Come here a minute.
Would it hurt so terribly to occasionally address me by Your Grace or Your Majesty?
Didn't want to be petty, but since you bring it up, you've never once addressed me as the Duke of Dogs.
Oh.
Meave sighed, rolling her eyes.
Get on with it.
That's funny. He's funny.
My lads jumped one of the Blackclads' transports. Guess what they were hauling?
Gascon handed Meave a pot filled to the brim with a thick, dark fluid.
Paint?
Close. Printer's ink. Same tone used in those phony decrees.
Meave spun on her heel, put a hand to her mouth, and yelled,
Reynard! Send scouts to comb the area!
Her soldiers returned a few hours later with good news. They were able to find a Nilfgaardian printer's workshop hidden in an abandoned barn. It was guarded by a division of elite infantry.
Right. So,
Gascon thumbed the edge of his blade.
shall we stop the presses?
Of course.
Time for the Nilfgaardians to publish a retraction.
Spoke the Queen as she drew her sword.
Signed with their own blood. Follow me!
The Lyrians did not need to be told twice. Their Queen's honor, her good name, that was a cause well worth fighting for.
Short in battle. Yay. Okay, let me see. What the hell is that? Whenever an ally is destroyed, okay, and for every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. I need to kill this one. No, no, this might be good. I'm not sure about this because it is a shortened battle. Okay, that's better. Let's leave it.
It's her! Yes, you fool her! Sound the alarm! Larum!
Wise choice.
The Morrowind drink with our forefathers!
Erigla!
I smell a leak.
Order!
Okay, stop. Ten damage, right? Oh no! Nicker, damn it!
Ennard Fane!
Shit! This is not looking very good.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Damage 3 units. I can't do that. Let's use Wolfsbane. I need some cards.
Off to the front yet again.
I needed like maybe Gabor, something like that.
Scheiß in Trade!
This happens, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Off to the front yet again.
I don't care about those cards.
Left, right, left, right.
Okay, good.
That bit the weight of an eye from our bullying away.
2, 3.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Okay, I got this.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
A dram or two, a bit of soldering, a rivet or two, and it's good as new.
Maybe Wolfsbane.
Aye.
We are getting close.
I'm a monster.
Okay, now Isabel.
Make love, not war.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Easy.
They weren't expecting us. Seems they believed their own blarney.
The Nilfgaardians fought fiercely, led by a seasoned covert agent. Seeing he would soon fall into enemy hands, He put a knife to his throat and, in a quick slash, sent blood pouring over paper and still wet ink. Reynard leapt towards him, trying to stanch the red tide. But it was too late, and the spy's secrets perished with his last gargled breath.
Wow.
Niamh picked up a freshly printed pamphlet. The document listed her many crimes and misdeeds, the true and the manufactured alike. Above the main body of the text, an etching depicted her, well, in a very unflattering manner.
How about a taste of their own medicine?
Asked Gascon, piecing blocks of type into a scathingly foul phrase.
Me and the lads will scratch out a couplet about Ep Dahi, spread it around the countryside, give the folk a hearty laugh at those tossers' expense.
Destroy the Nilfgaardian printer's workshop. Begin producing your own propaganda, why not?
Yes, these presses should be put to good use.
The Queen said.
But printing lewd jests is not it. We must spread facts. Tell what the Nilfgaardians did in Aldersburg, how they tried to murder me in Mahakam and Angren, what fate lies in store for those they conquer.
Gascon grew serious and set the ink-stained type back down.
Get to work. Before the sun sets, I wish to hold the first document in my hands.
Ooh.
Soon, in every town, village and tavern, there hung a notice detailing Nilfgaard's crimes. The outraged Rivians did what they could to strengthen the Queen's army. Some by offering coin, others by joining her ranks.
Excellent. That's a lot of stuff here.
Nilfgaard left none alive in Rosberg, not even one woman, and no child was spared!
That's right.
Peasants from Edirne have been captured and put to work by force. Nilfgaard now prepares the same fate for Rivia and all Rivians. Emperor Emir var Emrys is a Vran imposter, a Vran Doppler. Nilfgaard left none alive in Rosberg,
Okay.
not even one woman, and no child.
Let's go to the left, to the left, to the left. A puzzle. Boost one unit to at least 125 power. Huh. Oh shit. Wow, that's a lot. Force an Arahus drone to consume adjacent horizontal and vertical units. If the power of any consumed unit was odd, boost Arahus drone by its power. If it was even, damage Arahus drone by its power. Damage all enemies by 1. Okay, and boost an ally by the amount damage. I didn't quite understood. What the hell is going on? Okay. To consume. Odd. Any consumed was odd. Am I doing this right? Maybe again?
Yeah!
Okay. That was too easy. So far, so good.
Rivia will never die so long as we are alive.
What is that?
Nilfgaard will not spit in our maws!
Misfortune has befallen me. Those without mercy attack me without cause. Woe to all, for our final resting place is far, and we but wander blindly in the realms of chaos. Alright.
Lady, the traitors from before you. Find me a map, and I'll show you where they buried the loot.
Oh, thank you. A sun. Okay. Nothing here. Long live the Emperor. Where am I? Oh, I missed the spot. Point of interest. Okay. Oh, and I missed this one. No. Okay, that's not bad.
Something from nothing? It's exactly what I do.
You fucker.
Watch your heads!
Okay, damage or heal. Damage or heal. Deploy.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay, I need to kill this one.
Aye.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
fuck?
You sure about that?
It's a shame I can't replay it.
Wanna know why I got my scar?
4 damage. That's not a lot. That's annoying. Okay, this is 17, 18. I mean, I can use cadaverine, why not? Right. 1, 2, 3. Another one.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Cadaverine, damn it. Marky. Oh, let's use this. Summon a wolf from your dead. I don't care about that.
Bigger they are, easier they are to touch.
Left, right, left, right.
Oh.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Interesting choice.
Should have listened to me, old lady. This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Okay, wait. This is only 14, but
I'd hoped we
I'm going
could
all
solve
in.
this some other way.
I feel like this is going to be enough.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Our ballistic, your command.
Excellent. Your Majesty, I advise you to come no closer. This trench, it seems Nilfgaardian soldiers have repurposed it as a mass grave. We shall prepare a proper burial. Yeah, I mean, why not? Okay, let's go back here.
These lands, they look familiar to you?
Naturally, Your Grace. They're the venerable Count Caldwell's.
War, death, chaos. Everywhere but here. This land's positively pastoral.
Positively. Yeah, there it is. Corpses. Okay. Now from here I need to go here. Oh,
The traitorous Caldwell family's residence loomed into view. Against the horizon it looked suitably sinister. Yet the manor had changed since Meve last saw it. 2 new wings, ornate towers, a grand colonnade. And the windows now glistened with stained glass, the gilded hue of imperial suns.
We must pay them a visit.
Seethed the Queen. The great double doors opened with an echoing thud. Just inside them stood the heir to the estate, Dragomir, his wife and 3 children by his side, and Helena, the treacherous Count's widow. Sliding the cap from his head, thus giving proof of the family's hereditary baldness, Dragomir knelt down upon one knee.
Your Grace, my father's betrayal stands beyond doubt and exoneration.
The young Caldwell said flawlessly and in a single breath, as if he'd practiced a dozen times.
And his death at your hands was most well deserved. I beseech you to lay your trust in Prince Willem. He'll confirm I knew naught of my father's plans. I humbly ask that you not punish me for his sins. Allow me to stay on my ancestral lands, to serve faithfully as your loyal subject.
I believe not a word slithering out of his mouth,
whispered Reynard.
The first chance he gets to stab you in the back, he will take.
What should I do here? I mean, it's called like the sins of the father, so I believe him kinda. Okay, let's maybe give Dragomir leave to stay in Rivia, and we'll see.
Meve narrowed her eyes and gazed at Dragomir. Large drops of sweat dripped from his brow.
You may stay,
said the Queen, finally breaking the silence.
On 2 conditions. Firstly, you will make a considerable donation toward the war effort. Then field an infantry regiment, fully outfitted, under my command.
Naturally, Your Grace. And the other?
In one swift motion, Meve snatched a crossbow from a soldier, put it to her cheek, and loosed. Caldwell the Younger screamed bloody murder as he threw up his arms to shield his face. The bolt hissed by and struck the center of a golden sun, shattering one of the stained glass windows.
Redecorate,
said the Queen flatly. She then mounted up and sped off, earnestly hoping she'd not come to regret her generosity.
Damn, that was very generous. Oh. Okay.
I shall replace the glazing in the windows to bear Rivian diamonds. A glazier I've already sent for. My father was wrong about you, and even more wrong about Nilfgaard. I shan't let you down, Your Majesty. I shall stand by your side until victory's achieved. Again, many thanks, Your Grace.
We'll
And
see
this,
about that.
may it serve as proof of my loyalty.
Okay. That's a huge place. A chest, nice. Whatever. Okay. It's not a bad hand. Damage an enemy by 2. By 2. Cooldown 1.
Death is only the beginning!
Narin Jarle Crowfair.
Resilience. Fine.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Commissar will hear you.
Okay. That was easy. 7 cards, and I have 7 cards.
Left, right, left, right.
Worse.
Scheiß! In! Tray!
Can I kill this?
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
For you, pal! Anything!
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Bronze unit, Taint L. This is good. We can destroy this.
Life is mine now.
Necessity! Invention's mum.
I love this card.
Wise choice.
I milled like 6 cards from his deck. Seven.
Barbarians.
Aye.
I'm going all in.
Off to the front yet again.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Or maybe I should pass. Ooh. Damage all enemies by 1. Pull down 2. Uh-huh. Please don't kill her.
When will you ever learn?
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
How dare you?
Her Majesty is exceptional.
This could hurt.
Let me tell you of Ravenclough, a quarry Meave passed by. A quarry with a dark history. For years earlier, its wall had collapsed, burying dozens alive. Scholars summoned from Oxenfurt were unanimous in their findings. The rock was fragile, further digging would likely cause slides. Meve had heeded the scholars' advice and closed the quarry by royal decree. Yet now, as she neared it, Meve could hear the even tap of pickaxes. She dispatched scouts to investigate. They returned promptly, their faces sullen, their cloaks blanched with a fine limestone dust.
Quarry's open anew, Your Grace. Nilfgaardians. They've got folk in the pit working it. Appear to be from the surrounding villages.
Interesting. Their engineers have found a way to render it safe. Secure the walls.
I'd say that's right unlikely, Majesty. Judging by the fresh graves we saw.
My son. I trust now you see the superior culture Nilfgaard has brought.
Said Meve, turning towards Willem. In answer, the prince merely dropped his head. The queen then turned to Reynard, as ever at her side.
Reynard, what do you advise?
As a soldier, my queen, I'd advise against any kind of assault. The terrain's hard, unsuitable for a fight, and we've little to gain from a victory. As a man, however...
Yes?
To leave our folk in chains, in that death trap. It wouldn't be right.
Of course. Of course. No, attempt.
If I were to calculate in heart and mind, keep note of gains and losses...
Began Meve.
I'd bend the knee to the Imperials, just as Willem did. But bloody arithmetic won't dictate my course. For I do what's just. I do what's right. Follow me!
Her troops followed without hesitation, swords in hand, their hearts afire.
Let's go, Meve. Optional, eliminate all slave drivers. I will try to do that. The battle at Ravencroft. Only one round. Deploy, damage an ally by 4 and boost all other allies by 1. Interesting. Move the lowest enemy next to this. Wait a minute. Deploy. Move the lowest enemy next to this unit and lock it. Move the enemy back. Okay. I need some damage. No. This might work.
Those Horsens. Forcing my own subjects to fight us.
Ah. Wise choice.
Yeah.
Watch your heads!
I'm not going to waste any time.
Ha! Order!
Okay, stop it.
The Morrow drink with our forefathers! Life is mine now.
Stop.
Your Grace, if we begin killing the overseers, the laborers will turn against them.
Okay. Should I use this?
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ha! Ah! This one's got spirit.
Stop it. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
The overseers are dead, Your Grace.
Oh, that's it?
The Lyrians handily dispatched the Nilfgaardian overseers, more trained in the ways of the whip than the sword. Those who survived now found themselves shackled in the very chains they'd forced the peasants to wear. Peasants. Oh, unfortunate souls. The cruel labor in the quarry had taken its toll. They stood before the Queen, shrunken to skin and bone, clothed in tattered rags, their eyes reddened by dust. But in those eyes burned a brilliant fire.
Muzzle, okay.
Grace, them black clads treated us like dogs, stripped us of dignity. So we beg you, give us arms, let us march neath your banner. 'Tis a chance at revenge we seek, we want.
Reynard leaned towards Meave and spoke in a scarcely audible whisper.
Majesty, they've nowt. Not boots, not even foot wraps. To equip the lot, train them, would cost a small fortune.
Oh my god. Conscript the peasants. Plus 40, but I don't want that. Refuse the peasants' plea to serve. Wait a minute. I mean... Okay, fuck it. Let's just... I don't know. Refuse the peasants' plea to serve. But they have every right. I mean, yeah, constrict the peasants. I mean, why not?
'Tis true. They've nowt to their names.
Said the Queen.
Have few skills to offer and little strength. But to look in their eyes is to know they'll never flee. Never throw down their arms. Such recruits are worth coin in any amount.
Emaciated, downtrodden, the peasants met the Queen's offer with gratitude. They relished the thought of facing their tormentors in a fight.
I mean, yeah, that's right. Look at them. Ooh. Are you hiding from me? Wait a minute. Uh-huh.
Meave now reached Willowhain, a settlement she knew well, for it lay near Waldenrad, where in peacetime she would go to escape her queenly duties and enjoy the thrill of a hunt.
Pheasant, grouse, and partridge in abundance. You will see,
said Meave in muted excitement, pivoting in her saddle to face Gascon. Alas, it appeared the war had ravaged even these woods. Where life had stirred and grown tall before, only resinous trunks remained. And the village itself had lost its quaint allure, surrounded now by a double stockade, a golden sun fluttering above it.
Bastards couldn't even let the damn trees be.
Gascon seethed. A dismal scene. Her once cherished wood, and it weighed heavily on the Queen's spirits. Waldenrad had been a place removed, where she could rest and forget the weight of her crown. Reynard's voice roused me from her sad reverie.
A Nilfgaardian garrison holds the village,
he said.
We ought to drive them out, avoid any surprise later from the rear.
Order. No, attack.
give the order to attack, but none is to play the hero. We shall breach or topple the stockade together. Senseless to perish so close to home.
Reynard nodded. Moments later, the Lyrians rushed forth and attacked.
Shortened battle, okay. The Battle of Willowhain.
2,000 years later.
A highly curious case.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Rivia is ours! Ours!
When the battle dust had settled, Niamh instructed her soldiers to gather Willowhain's inhabitants. Upon spotting their armed liberators, the common folk cowered in terror.
No longer need you fear.
The Queen shouted.
No longer must you worry about homes and loved ones. The war's nearly done.
Of a sudden, a villager dropped to his knees and raised his hands to the heavens in supplication.
Troche! Guide my queen!
Niamh broke off oddly, baffled by the man's outburst. And then it dawned on her. The Rivians of Willowhain had been driven away. Taking their place, Nilfgaardian settlers brought in to transform the near-subsistence plots of local peasants into great estates producing for the Empire.
Huh?
Reynard managed to grasp the essence of the Nilfgaardian peasants' frantic pleas.
They wish to stay. They've come to love the land. They pledged to renounce their emperor, swear allegiance to you as their rightful ruler.
Niamh had stopped listening. She turned to survey the hamlet. The walls of the huts freshly whitewashed, tools neatly arranged, flower beds well tended. A young girl of 6 or 7 summers peered out from her hiding place in a sunflower patch.
Your Majesty?
Asked Reynard, having noted that Niamh's mind had wandered.
What are your orders? What shall we do?
Let the Nilfgaardians settle. Stay. Let them stay, fuck it.
They can stay on 2 conditions. Tell them. For 15 years, they'll pay double the tax. And if any of the previous inhabitants return, they're to be given their huts, lands, and any crops produced in their absence without delay.
The Nilfgaardian settlers accepted the terms with relief.
Oh, shit.
Niamh's soldiers with markedly less enthusiasm. As the force left Willowhain, the troops made a show of knocking aside any food or drink the peasants offered.
Damn.
Hail Rena, Maeve! Here, Eagle-Ward!
Take up arms for fear that Nilfgaard cannot be defeated. Oh yeah, we've seen this.
Clar and Lyria and Rivia! Eslain Kere.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Maran Taich. Stermat Avaen.
Oh, thank you. Another castle.
Niamh spied the outline of Malabon Castle on the horizon
Malabon
and
Castle.
turned Dur. True, no golden suns waved atop its towers, yet that did not mean those within supported her. Malabon belonged to House Obert, long in conflict with Meave's own, and with Meave herself.
Behind their ramparts. Do you see them, Reynard?
Asked Meave, shaking her head.
Countless ballistae, collecting dust, while war rages all around.
Perhaps
the Oberts will lend us aid.
Reynard replied.
True, you've been at odds with them in the past. But perhaps now, faced with a common foe.
A common foe?
Snorted the Queen.
You mean Nilfgaard, to whom they opened their gates? Caldwell, whom they supported?
They supported me, Mother.
Willem said.
And I know they share my disappointment with General Epdahi's actions.
Okay.
When they see I now stand by your side, they might forget old wrongs.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's ask for help. Why
The
not?
things I do for the good of my realm.
Niamh sighed.
So be it. Reynard, send a runner to the castle. Tell the Oberts their queen seeks a word.
Moments later, the castle's heavy iron gate creaked open. Niamh rode into the cobblestone courtyard, where Margravine Greta, head of the house, greeted her. Although, greeted is perhaps not the right word, for
That's a
Lady
nice
Greta
ad.
granted her only a barely perceptible nod.
What can I help you with, Niamh?
The war, my dear. The one being fought outside the walls of your castle.
Greta smiled to herself, then intertwined her brittle, ring-covered fingers.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
It is a vassal's sacred duty to serve her liege, and
my liege is King Willem.
Greta calmly retorted.
Oh.
Hearing his name, Willem stepped forward.
I wish to add my name to my mother's entreaty,
said the prince.
We tried to pact with the Empire. We trusted General Epdahi's promises, and he broke them, one after the other.
Margravine Greta dropped her gaze. The Oberts had lost lands, their serfs had been deported. Under Nilfgaard's rule, they had lost no less than the other great families.
We can brook no further delay. We must strike, united with all our might. Only thus can we retain hope for a victory.
Mine is long lost.
The noblewoman replied in a whisper.
I watched from my tower as their troops marched past. An endless sea of black plate. But you are right, Your Majesty. At some point, one must say enough. Even if that is one's last word.
Willem grasped the Margravine's brittle hand and bowed.
Thank you. On behalf of myself, my mother, and all our land.
Good job, boy.
Niamh left Malabon Castle reinforced by the Oberts and reassured by Willem's actions. If earlier she had harbored doubts about forgiving her son his betrayal, now she was convinced she had done the right thing.
Reinforced ballista. Okay.
We march with you, Lirian beside Rivian, together at the Blackclads. War. War, what is it good for? Absolutely not.
I agree.
Prince Willem speaks true. No more bending. An end to concessions.
Huh.
Niamh's force reached Cavaldon, a small, run-down town.
The Blackclads, they've a strong garrison in place.
Proclaimed her scouts upon returning from a foray.
And they stand prepared for a siege. Their stores overflow, and we see ballistas, scorpions.
Cavaldon can be taken,
began Reynard hesitantly.
But not without losses. Considerable losses.
A retreat. Is that what you advise?
I fear the soldiers wouldn't take to such a course. They're eager, Your Grace. They've a fire in them. Order a retreat and you could devastate morale.
I do have no morale right now. Order an assault.
Our losses may be heavy,
said Niamh, drawing her sword.
But I'll make certain the vile invader suffers even more. Order the troops to prepare. We will attack.
Soon after, the Lyrians moved on Cavaldon, war drums rumbling in step to their march. Upon the walls, the Nilfgaardians stood poised to defend.
This is going to be our last battle for this episode. The Siege of Cavaldon. Let's go. Only one round. I need a damage. This might be good. No, this is good. Not sure about this one. I have only one round.
I won't leave a single city to these invader scum! For Lyria! For Rivia!
Fuck.
My, now that is some fancy weaponry. And it's still got that new war machine smell.
Okay. Let's start with him.
Blood washes away all shame!
Life is mine now.
This is hard.
We must bring down their walls! Crush them!
You mad? Don't say that!
Wise choice.
Stop it. Okay, how many damage can I do? This would be 20 damage. But I won't be able to kill it though.
Alright, that's no problem.
Fucker.
Order!
Okay, so 3. Nice. Oh, stop. Shit. One, two, three.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Right.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
I need to kill this one though.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Again and again and again.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Egreto dum anime est, spes est.
I'm a wolf.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
What should I take? Boost, maybe? Or this?
My spirit's willing and how, but...
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Okay. Is this going to be enough? Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
We did it, Your Grace. The city is ours.
The Nilfgaardians had indeed prepared well, with grapples to repel hook ladders from the walls and long spears to rain down upon attackers far below. Meave managed on the fourth attempt to breach the defences, but did so scrambling over the corpses of her own men. The Queen was in the field tent when Reynard arrived with surprising news. To be heard over the groans of the wounded, he had to raise his voice.
Your Grace, a delegation of townsfolk. They seek an audience urgently.
Dozens of burghers stood before the tent. Between them and the Queen, a man knelt in shackles. His face was blooded as if he'd endured a vicious beating just moments before.
Who's this?
Our blacksmith, Todor.
Snarled a priestess in a frayed robe.
He betrayed you, Your Grace.
Oh, shit.
Soon after the Nilfgaardians arrived, within hours in truth, he offered his labour and strength. They didn't even need to ask. Forged arms and armour for them, all for imperial gold.
Meave gripped the beaten man's beard, tugged upwards, and looked him in the eyes.
Did you forge the hooks and the tips for those spears?
I did, Your Grace.
It was fine work.
Growled the Queen.
Damned fine.
Why would you do that?
Show him mercy, milady!
Cried a withered old man in a flour-spattered apron.
When it black-clad bastards captured my son, they were eager to hang him. Todor spoke for him, saved his life.
He helped me too!
Hollered a woman in the crowd.
I were hungry. He shared what little he had.
The townsfolk began shouting over one another. Some told of the blacksmith's noble deeds. Others labelled him a traitor, deserving of a cruel and violent end. Meave turned back towards the field hospital, pondering the case, then spotted her soldiers' corpses laid out in rows. Had it not been for Todor, there might not have been so many.
Mother!
Willem's voice pierced the air, replete with tension.
My offences were far graver, yet you showed me compassion.
Interesting. Okay. We can release the blacksmith. We can have Todor lashed. Kill the collaborating blacksmith. I mean... this is hard. I'm not going to kill him, that's for sure. Release the blacksmith. Have Todor lashed. And I don't want to release him. Okay. We're going to punish him.
20 soldiers died today, wresting Cavalden from Nilfgaard's grip.
Said Meave, her tone cold and unforgiving.
'Twas your iron that felled them. 'Twill be your blood that pays the debt.
Yes.
5 lashes for each of the fallen.
Todor's torturers were several, as no one man's arm could complete 100 blows. Amazingly, Todor survived the ordeal, but his body had been broken.
Well,
He'd never
good
put
for
hammer
him.
to anvil again, and spent the rest of his days a beggar.
Wow, that was something. Okay guys, I think that's it for today's episode. So thank you very much for being with me up until this moment, and if you like my content and my videos, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below, please. Pretty please, drop a like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one guys. Bye.